Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all appropriate supervised ages, outside the dilapidated Castle Grayskull, in front of the lice-infested Snake Mountain, in the Hobo Jungle, I bring to you another Reno McDallas review. Now, before we get started, we have a child here at the house with lice that she picked up, more than likely from daycare. So she's got it, so we're washing everything right now and all that good stuff. It happens to everybody that has a child that goes to school at some point, I think. And it just always makes you feel like you're a dirty person. That was just a bad night last night. We found that out this morning, but last night was a bad night. So you're going to notice as I start bringing the stuff in front of the camera, Reno, those are open. Why are those figures open? You usually open figures on stream. You are absolutely freaking correct. And we got the reason for that. But first off, I'm going to set some of this stuff over here while we talk. I forgot some of the figures. One of them came in today, and then I forgot two of the figures I bought when I was with Liam at Walmart. And so basically last night I recorded the episode, having a bad time. My dog ran off, couldn't find him, had to run about 3 blocks. Found him. I swat him on the ass. One of the neighbors says something smart to me about slapping my dog on the butt. And again, this is not a fists me beating at him. Of course, telling him he was stupid for running off, that type of thing. So, almost got in a fist fight with a neighbor for not minding his own business. We had a girl in the neighborhood went missing. They found her today, thankfully. She's okay. She was just hiding. She didn't want to be with her stepmom. But that's a scary thing, because I got kids here at the house, and I was worried about them. Work's been ridiculous, and just everything was bad. And I was just venting so bad on stream that it sounded like I was being a little crybaby, and I almost probably cried a couple times, because that's just life. So we'll go ahead and look at these figures that I opened in the actual last night's review that I've deleted, and then we'll go ahead and pick up the other stuff that I've got here. But yeah, it was a bad day, and sometimes that's the good thing about doing this stuff not live, is I can delete it, and nobody knows how much of an idiot crybaby I was. So we'll go ahead and have a look at Dusty here. He comes with this backpack. He came with an extra pair of goggles for him to wear, and these are, of course, a different size because they fit on that. I went ahead and glued this on him. Of course, that's not... Oh, well, yeah, that worked real well. There you go. But yeah, I tried to glue the goggles on, too. I guess we'll epoxy them. But yeah, came with 2 separate things of goggles. So one for him to wear, and I'm, as I said last night, and the thing you didn't see, my experience with Dusty comes from whenever version 2, where he comes out with a coyote, and he's in like the orange camo, the desert orange camo. Yeah, so it feels weird for him not having a coyote. Speaking of that, here's another AR-15. This does come out, but it's glued because that's how I am. Same with this knife down here. But yeah, speaking of coyotes, I had my dad had a dog named Major, and he was half coyote, half German Shepherd. Smartest dog I've ever met. And of course, you know how most people be like, well, usually when you mix breeds like that with a coyote, you're going to get a wild dog. No, not him. Loyal, as smart as a person, probably smarter than most people I know. Definitely about as... Okay, he's probably smarter than me. But yeah, anyway, good dog. So, great. I love Dusty. They keep doing better and better. It's a shame that they've fired the sculptor for these when they could fire the one that did this. Okay, so let's look at this, huh? This is the face is cool and all. That hair is shit. I don't care if you're trying to, it's supposed to be looking like a cover. It's a Marvel Legend. It's an action figure. Her hair isn't being windblown. All right. There's no situation in toy. Maybe one toy photography situation you would have this in, but otherwise it's just going to sit on my shelf like this with her hair looking like shit, and like that. It's a good figure, face sculpt. Love it. Everything else, great. But that hair pisses me off. But again, let's fire the G.I. Joe guys, right? Let's get rid of the ones that are putting out this stuff, all right? This good stuff. Now, I lost 2 of the daggers last night because, again, I was upset and stupid. I did find 2 of them, though, so they both have 1 dagger each. They both came with these AR-15s, as you can see here, with their silencers. Of course, they are mirror images. Well, excuse me. Twins, Crimson Twins, or they're originally the concept was for them to be like a mirror image, which is a cool idea, I think. Other than the Scar, And I can't remember what show I watched. JLS Comics mentioned that. I watched some of that stuff so I can get a little background on my characters when I use them for G.I. Joe Bros. So Anyway, those are cool figures. Speaking of this machine gun here, so I had this as a kid, right? Not a real machine gun, obviously. I had this model, and it was missing the barrel. It was like this, all right? This much of a gun. It was a squirt gun from the 1980s. It was a battery-powered one, right? And so I give it to my buddy, like, and he, just because he thought it was cool. It's broken, whatever. Didn't use it. It was Lonnie. And then he posted it on his MySpace page with him holding it and saying, Brigadier General of the Gaylor Army. And then we had the chief of police show up at his house demanding the gun to confiscate it because people were scared. It's like, dude, how can you not tell that's not a real gun? It's a squirt gun. It's obviously plastic. It's obviously not metal. I don't know what to tell you. But that's just goes to show you that some people shouldn't be chief of police. Apparently all the other cops made fun of him for it too. So, but anyway, there is Spiral. I'm going to keep trying to show you her armpits here. Well, don't you think that'd be a little weird to shave those armpits? I mean, because elsewise if you don't shave them, your top of your shoulder is going to be hairy like mine. But at least she is a walking orgy machine. I mean, that thing's awesome. So, good look from her. I'm not a fan of Mojo, so I didn't buy that. If I wanted to buy a booger with dreadlocks, I'm sure I could go find one somewhere in Carbondale. That's an actual person. Now, my main complaint about her was I'm okay with generic... Oh, kid's up there crying. Hopefully you can't pick that up. These are all generic, right? No big deal. They're katanas, whatever. They don't have to be fancy Nancy's, all right? The other two weapons they sent her with were directly from Angela. So, when I was a kid, I thought it was Angela, not Angela, because I thought, why would you just name a character Angela and her not be anything else or special? So, but that was so there we go. There's those two weapons that came with her. So that pissed me off, and I was pissed off about that last night too. So I was just not a good video. So anyway, that's all the loose guys that I opened last night and had emotional moments. This is a custom figure I've been working on. That's a Stacy Keebler head. This is one of the extra Scarlet figures that I had from Lonnie, and that is a Stacy Keebler head. We're going to call her E-Girl. Her MOS is going to be the... I have it wrote down. She's Space Force, though, because I thought that was hilarious. She's a first lieutenant for Space Force. It was like cyber attack stuff, and then... because I just wanted to make it very, very 21st century, and her whole thing is she's a cosplay e-girl. But, don't worry, guys, it's tasteful OnlyFans. We're all good. So anyway, there's that. I figure we'll keep it up. Since we're kind of got some Joes running around here, we'll kind of keep up the theme. I got this for a good deal, and I figured it would work great, because you guys know, if you read my G.I. Joe Bros, that I always harp on this about him being a traitor to the country, right? At least Shipwreck does, so I always think that's funny to me. And so I've got this version of him now, and we're going to kind of explain what happened, since in the comic books, Thomas said G.I. Joe universe and WWE universe aren't the same. That's true, that's fine, but we're going to have a little bit of fun, because G.I. Joe Bros follows a extremely strange canon that's mainly me being weird and the PSAs. So, go ahead and get this guy out. Okay, so we have this here for the... times when he wants to be alone with Iron Sheik or whatever. Colonel, what was he? He was Colonel something. I can't remember what they changed his name to during Desert Storm. Okay, he also has his elbow pads, which we don't care about because we're never going to take this off of him more than likely, because I have a hilarious plan for G.I. Joe Bros. Okay, so there is his hat. Comes off to reveal actually probably a better comb over than what I've ever had. No, my comb over was okay. Not very good, but it was better than whatever this is. So, as you can see, he's got a rubber band holding on his glasses. There's his face. What I will probably do tonight, glue his glasses on, use that to hold it in place, and then glue his beret on so I don't lose it, and then I can use him about the same frequency that I plan to in G.I. Joe Bros. Trust me, there is a plan. Trust the plan. Trust the comedic value of me. He also comes with two hands for putting fingers in butts or noses, whatever you may need. Liam's behind me, he's my cringe detector. So, Liam, you said I'm not cringe, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I'm sure if I say anything too stupid, he'll be like, Dad. Father, because he likes to call me father instead of Dad. Father, stop. Okay, but we're not going to stop yet. We got this I think it's a different head sculpt than the other one. The other one's in Sarah Jane's Play Stuff, and I can't just run up there or go dig through it right now because we're chemically treating part of the house after we're washing. It's a mess up there. Okay, that's all you need to know. So here is the new Link with Soldier's Broadsword. That's the sword he comes with, bud. I'll give him to you after I open him, bud. You can look at him. So there he is. We'll go ahead and open him up. Liam, do I need to rebuy Breath of Wild for the Switch?
Probably.
Even though we have it on the Wii U that we never use. Yeah, that's be kind of depressing because I put in I think like 80 hours in that game to unlock everything. Just to re-unlock everything would be very, very sad, but I could do it, but it would suck. Oh no! Well, we already have one catastrophe. Look at that.
Oh no!
Oh noes! Well, someone's going to be getting the glue treatment tonight, and I don't care if he goes right back in or not. Hey, that's Jack specific for you. Let's see if it'll... Well, no, he might not just pop right apart. Nope, he does pretty easy, so... don't give that one to your kids, folks.
Well, he's not going to be excusing any princesses tonight.
Yeah, really. So, Gannon might win this one, my lads. There we go. So there is him with the sword. For some reason, they felt the need to give him toe articulation. Okay. Double jointed knees. I mean, that's fine and all, but even though I think that Toy Galaxy guy is kind of a prick, he is right on toe articulation. It's just mostly unnecessary and usually makes the figure unstable. So that's a pretty great Link. Like the face, don't like the quality of the figures, but then again, that's Jack specific. They've never been specifically good. Specifically good. Sorry. At making figures that don't explode. So here we go. There's Zelda. Yeah, my son is embarrassed with her slate, which is just a tablet, but whatever tablet. It's nice. I hope it wasn't Apple. Apple probably is what brought on the apocalypse, the calamity of Ganon. Yeah, that's what brought it on.
Yeah, they were all powered by iPhone 76.
Steve Jobs is evil. I don't know how to tell you this, guys. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they all work for the same lizard overlords. You guys know it. I know it. They're going to ban me for telling you. They're making the frogs turn freaking... No, I'm not going to do that. We're not going Alex Jones on this, but anyway, sorry. Trying to clean up some of the shit here so you can see what I'm doing. So here we go. Here is the... Oh! Now, I think the other Link came with one of these too. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I opened him. I don't even know if I opened him on stream or if that was well before I started recording. Probably before I started recording, so I probably didn't open the other Link. But I think he came with that. I know he came with an arrow. Oh, the kids are coming. I'll be up there in a minute, Desi. Sorry. Anyway, there's your Zelda. Very good Zelda figure. This is the best one they put out. I'll give it that. Let's see if she explodes when you move her. She does not. I just had a bad link. Don't click on any suspicious links. Waka waka. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good Zelda. Toe articulation, at least where they put it on her, right? It goes right there with that. Oh, that kid. Okay, so yeah. Good figure all in all. I'm happy with most of the figures. And by most, I mean just mainly the judge. Excuse me, just a moment. Okay, before the apocalypse comes and the child comes downstairs and yells and screams and does all that good stuff because she hasn't had her nap yet, here's the good part of the show. Oh, by the way, this was my Valentine's Day gift from the wife. This stuff smells great. 1 million is what it's called. I love it. Get some for yourself.
Is that like the Superman?
It's Superman.
Yeah, that's what, isn't that what
Oh, yeah,
called?
Superman 1 million, right. Yeah, he's gold. Yeah, good joke, Liam. Good joke, son. See, he's better at this than me. All right, well, anyway, speaking of better at stuff, let's hope one of these guys is better than the other figures and breaks down the door, blah, 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 whatever. Let's just throw the shit. All right, no. No on E-Girl. No on that one. No on that one. What is it? Tomox and Motax or whatever. I can't ever say them right. I never have been able to say them right. Let's go with the Orgy Chick. Nope. Shitty Phoenix. Nope. Zelda. Nope. Let's throw Link lightly because he's probably going to explode. Oh, he didn't. Trader. Nope. All right. Hey, well, that's everybody, right? I got Spark. Okay. Anyway, long story short, sometimes you just got to re-record, right? Right. All right. Well, be good to yourselves, and remember, free the figs.